Please welcome President Clinton and Senator Dole. Mr. President.
Thank you, Jim, and thank you to the people of Hartford, our hosts. I want to begin by saying again how much I respect Senator Dole and his record of public service, and how hard I will try to make this campaign and this debate one of ideas, not insults.
Senator Dole, 2 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President, for those kind words. Thank the people of Hartford. And I promise you tonight that I'll try to address your concerns and not try to exploit them. It's a tall order, but I've been running against the odds for a long time. And again, I'm honored to be here this evening.
In your view of the role of the federal government and that of Senator...
Well, Jim, I believe that the federal government should give people the tools and try to establish the conditions in which they can make the most of their own lives. That, to me, is the key.
I think the basic difference is, and I've had some experience in this, I think the basic difference, I trust the people. The President trusts the government. Well, the President doesn't have it quite right.
But let me remind you that my family has suffered from drug abuse. I know what it's like to see somebody you love nearly lose their lives, and I hate drugs, Senator. We need to do this together, and we can.
Senator Dole, on the government continuing to...
Well, I have a different view. Again, I've supported President on Bosnia, and I think we were told the troops would be out in a year. Now, I understand it's been extended till sometime next year. But let's start with Somalia, where they dragged Americans through the streets and where 18 Americans were killed one day because they were pinned down for 8 hours, the Rangers. They didn't have the weapons. They didn't have the tanks. They asked for the tanks. They didn't get the tanks from this administration because we were nation building. It's called mission creep. We turn it over to the United Nations. The President didn't have much to do about it. Look at Haiti, where we spent about $3 billion, and we got an alarm call there about 2 weeks ago. You got to send down some more people because the President's found out there are death squads in his own property, so we need more protection for America. Bosnia, Northern Ireland, there's no ceasefire in Bosnia. I think there's still lots of problems in Bosnia. We agreed to train and arm the Muslims so they could defend themselves. The policy you had when you ran in 1992, we haven't done that. We're way behind, which means Americans can't come home. Americans shouldn't have gone there in the first place.
Our military is the strongest. In Northern Ireland and the Middle East, we are better off than we were 4 years ago. There will always be problems in this whole world, but if we're moving in the right direction and America is leading, we're better off.
Senator Dole, if elected president, what criteria would you use to...
Folks, we can build that bridge to the 21st century, big enough and strong enough for all of us to walk across, and I hope that you will help me build it.
Senator Dole, your closing statement, sir.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. I know who I am, and I know where I'm from, and I know where I want to take America. We are the greatest country on the face of the earth. We do more good things for more people in our communities, our neighborhoods, than anywhere that I know of. This is important business. This election is important. I ask for your support. I ask for your help. If you really want to get involved, just tap into my homepage, www.dolecamp96.org. Thank you. God bless America.
Senator Dole. Let me... terrific. Yeah, that was good. Why don't you let me just say goodnight. Okay. Aye.